What is up, my beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. I'm excited to share with you guys another look. This look is going to be extremely easy, step by step, sharing with you guys exactly what I use and how to create this. This is a perfect fall appropriate kind of look. You can kind of tone it down a little bit more or bring it up a notch by adding a little bit of darkness on the outer crease and just making it more dramatic. Or you can even tone it down by wearing no lashes whatsoever, of course. Play around with this look and adjust it to your liking. But I am going to be using majority of affordable drugstore products. I am also using a brand new palette. It's by the brand NOMAD COSMETICS. This is inspired by the culture of Colombia, and the palette is called Cartagena Mágica. I had to play with this palette because it's just absolutely gorgeous, you guys. Look at this artwork. We also have a giveaway running in this channel, so be sure to check it out. I'll link the video in the description so you guys don't miss out. But without further ado, babes, let's get straight into this video. So as per usual, I go ahead and do my brows first and prep the eyes to start the process of applying my eyeshadows. Again, we are going to be using this new Nomad eyeshadow palette. This is the Cartagena Mágica eyeshadow palette. I really like the fall colors, and it kind of reminds me a lot of pumpkin spice latte. So I wanted to do a look inspired by that, which is a staple coffee for the fall for a lot of people. I personally have not tried it. Leave it in the comments if you have tried it and if you like it. I'm going to start with the first shade, Cien Años, which is a beautiful nude shade. It kind of does appear a little bit more orangey on the eyes. I'm applying this on the inner corners of the crease to then follow up with the shade Realismo Mágico. Is a beautiful orangey shade, definitely a little bit lighter than I would like it to be, so I went ahead and added the shade Otro Demonio. Is a beautiful, super like vibrant burnt orange. I really love the way this turned out. It also gives me a lot of red undertones. I also went back to the shade Realismo Mágico to continue blending and extending the outer corners of the eyes, really winging that out. I love this method because I feel like it really complements my eye shape. I'm also using the lighter shade once again because this is going to be the shade that I help blend all the outer edges of this look. I really absolutely love the way this turned out, you guys, and look how simple it was to create as well. If you lose pigment, make sure to go back and add the colors one more time because with all the blending, you definitely tend to lose a lot of the color. I'm also going to be using the shimmer Del Amor. This is a beautiful orangey shimmer, and you guys, their shimmers are definitely my favorite. They super pigmented. Now let's go on to the lower lashes, starting with the shade La Diosa Coronada. I'm going to add this very close to my lash line, making sure I'm adding enough to then blend that in with the next shade, which I'm going to be adding a little bit of everything basically of what we already used, Realismo Mágico, and then I'm going to add a little bit of Otro Demonios, and then to just blend everything in and fade it out, kind of blow it out. As you can see here, I'm going to use the shade Cien Años, which is the lightest shade on the palette. Again, just going back and forth and mixing all those shades to create more of a smoked out kind of look. I'm just making sure everything is like extended outwards because I just love that elongated kind of look. I'm also adding a little bit of shimmer. I'm also adding a little bit of this super bright yellow gold shimmer, which is called Perseguir Sueños, and I'm adding that to my brow bone. And one more time, I'm just continue adding more color because I do love a pigmented smoked out kind of look. I also wanted a little bit more of a sparkle, glitter sparkle kind of look, so I went with this Pixie liquid shadow, which I really like, and I just pressed it in with my fingers all over the shimmer that I already applied. I also added a little bit of this brown liner to kind of create more of a smoked out kind of look. I added that to my waterline, also my lash line on top and the bottom. Apply some lashes, and we're going now straight to the face. That's how easy this look was, you guys. So first I'm going to start with a Hard Candy Hydrating Primer. I love this primer. It literally helps moisturize, help with fine lines, help with texture, and it really helps with holding on your makeup for so much longer. I'm also going in just with my favorite techniques now, which is basically just using concealer. I start with a Maybelline Age Rewind concealer and spot conceal my blemishes. Then I go in with the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and this is going to help just warm up the face, add a little bit of more definition to my features that I want to a little bit contour. I do love to use a brush for this technique, and this brush, it has to be one of my favorite ones, and it's by the brand Gensa. Really like this brush. I'm also gonna go in with another concealer that I really like, and it's the CoverGirl True Blend Concealer, and this is basically what's going to help conceal underneath my my eyes and wherever I want to add this color. It looks a little bit light, but once you blend it in, it kind of just literally looks like my skin tone as well. I'm using this new sponge which has a beautiful texture. It has a very bouncy texture which helps blend everything in nicely. Since I'm using so many cream products, I like to use with a sponge to ensure they just melt in and everything blend in together. I'm also going to go in with this Revlon concealer, which I like to brighten up underneath my eyes. It's also matte and I feel like it lasts a very long time underneath my eyes. When I'm using any kind of product to help brighten up, I do like to go in with a brush. I feel like it doesn't take away, unlike using a sponge, which is going to take away a lot of the product. The brush helps to give you a lot more coverage. After I'm finished with all of my cream products, I like to set everything. So I'm going in with this Maybelline Lasting Fix Banana Powder, which I've been using for the month of September non-stop because I really just love the texture of this powder and how it makes my skin look once I apply it. I do start by applying underneath my eyes, which I don't want them to crease, and that's one of the areas that I mainly creases the quickest, and then set my whole entire face afterwards. And of course, I have to add a little bit more bronzer. You always wanted to make sure you set your face before you go in with any more powder, especially if you're using cream products, because then it tends to look a little bit patchy. So that's, along with using a brush, I do like to go back and forth with a sponge to ensure everything looks nice and just blend it in. I'm also going into this ColourPop Press Powder Blush, which I absolutely love, you guys. Is the shade Wayfair. It has a beautiful sheer peachy tone and I just freaking love this blush so much. Has the lightest beautiful touch, sheer coverage. It looks so good on top of any bronzer and you don't go overboard with them. I'm also gonna go into the lips. I did went ahead and line my lips with a ColourPop lip liner and then went in with a Juvia's Place lipstick and used my finger to blend everything in just to ensure everything looks nice and blended. And I gave you guys two options here where I left the lips up completely matte because you already have a little bit of shimmer going on the eyes, but I also wanted to give you an alternative of a gloss in case you wanted more of a dramatic kind of effect. And I really love how it looked on both. With a gloss or completely matte, it still looked absolutely stunning. I'm not so huge on highlighters, so I feel like I can get away with this. With a gloss being so shimmery as well as the lid, I just think it looks really beautiful. And if you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. I truly love and appreciate you. The fact that you sat through this damn video to watch me. I love you honestly. But you guys, really love how the look turned out. I think it turned out so beautiful. I love how easy this look is to tone down or to like glam up even more. You could definitely wear this with no lashes, just add a little bit of mascara and even skip the little glittery part and just add a new lip and you'll be good to go for like any occasion because it's such a neutral and easy kind of look to create. My background's falling apart, excuse that. My overall and final thoughts of this palette is that I love it. I love anything that they create, especially because it's always inspired by something that they believe in and something that they inspired by this culture, Hispanic culture. And you guys know this is Hispanic Heritage Month, which is just exciting to see something like this. And I had to play with it, bring you guys some more new looks because I know you guys love that, especially now that we are in fall. But I have to say that this palette is amazing. I love the quality. I love the shimmers. They are really well made. I feel like this brand definitely know how to formulate amazing quality products because they make it so easy to blend. Like it just seamlessly how you're able to blend these shadows so easy, how you're able to just combine them as well, very easy. Again, if you guys are looking for a very pretty kind of soft but yet some touch of colors for the fall, this is a great palette to look in. And they're also a small brand, vegan and cruelty free, so if you guys are interested in, I'll be sure to link it down below. Check the brand out. They are truly amazing. I see that they support a lot of smaller influencers as well and they always interacting with their customer, which is amazing. I had to bring you guys a look with this. Anyways babes, this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you have not checked out my ABH mini soft glam palette video, be sure to check out because I do have a giveaway on there. So yes, I'll see you on my next one. Bye.